Hey guys, welcome back to another video and the second episode of my new series, Road to Title Tuesday. Now today, I will be going over the second half of my tournament games. So, let's go, and I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so this is game 3 of my tournament. It's game 3 because I already uploaded games 1 and 2 in my first episode. If you haven't seen that yet, go check it out. In this game, I had my first black pieces game of the tournament, and it started out with e4. I still played the French defense, and we played the advanced French defense, a main line, queen b6, until he surprised me with the move a4. Now a4 isn't that good of a move because you're never going to be able to play a5 because it's defended by 2 pieces. So here I go knight h6, which is a mistake. I don't know why I played that move. Yeah, I played this tournament like a month and a half back. So knight h6 definitely doesn't work. Maybe if he takes this pawn is weak. But yeah, okay, I just played knight h6. And now here he plays a5. And then I take queen a4. It looks like it's a fourth, but I can just come back. Bishop here. And now, once again, I play a very bad move, a6. Now, the point of this move is to kick out the bishop, but the idea is he doesn't even have to take. Because here, if I take, I will lose my rook, and that will be bad for me. So instead, I play c4, which is also not a very good move, or the move that I would have played nowadays. Nowadays, what I would have done is probably taken, and then played like knight f5, which is probably an excellent move, or an inaccuracy, but it's still a good way to play. So I play a6, c4, he castles, still not wanting to take my knight, and now I take his knight on a3. He plays this in-between move, taking my bishop. I take back with the queen, he takes like this, and I'm up a pawn, but he has way more active pieces. I go knight f5 now, and he plays b3. So after takes, queen c4, he comes back. I start envisioning that later, I might have this tactic, knight takes d4, if the knight moves away. And surely, the knight moves away. I come back to c7, and it ends up happening. Now queen d3 is a mistake. He had to go queen to b2. And this move is a mistake because of queen takes c3. The idea being, queen takes c3, you take back, I fork you, and now I'm just up 3 pawns. So, I did not find that. Nowadays, I would have played that move in a heartbeat, but here I didn't find it. He developed and defended. I played a5, and now, once again, utilizing this pin, he goes queen to g3. And here, another mistake by me. I played g6. Now here, the right way to play is to go b6, giving up this pawn. Because if he takes, you castle long and you start a big attack. But here, I played g6, and now bishop to c6. Now, during the game, I thought for about 10 minutes here, and I was contemplating about whether to play this move or queen d8, and queen d8 was the right answer. Because if queen d8 is just more direct in offering a trade. But here, queen f6 apparently is a miss. And here I should have went rook g8, but I didn't play it. And here, he just got a winning position. Because once again, I played another mistake, and he took the pawn on a5 with a check. I blocked. The right move was even to sacrifice. He came back, allowed queen f5, which is actually the best move. He gave this check. And I don't know why I took this and allowed his queen to take. I mean, here he's up a pawn, but it's still a game. And I played d4, which is actually the best move and a very nice idea. The idea is, if you take with the pawn, there's this, and then here, I would have just that isn't even the best move. During the game here, I probably would have taken this, but it's a bad move because queen e4 here, this. But nowadays, I probably would have just not even taken. Nowadays, I would have defended and then threatened to take. But that doesn't happen. And now he plays knight takes d4. I take the pawn, and I take c6, and now I take with the king. Queen c4, and rook c5. I should have again played king b7, but I wasn't as good here at the time of this game, so I blundered my rook. The idea is the pawn is attacking my rook, it's pinned so I can't move it away, and I get my first loss of the tournament and move to a score of 2 games won and 2 games to go, but now there's only 1 game to go and I lost. So now I have 2 out of 3 in the tournament, but there's still a lot of growth and I learned a lot from this game. So now let's go to the next game and the most exciting game. Alright, for the next game and the final game of the tournament, I had the black pieces again and we got to play the same opening. Except my opponent plays a sideline knight to c3. I still play d5, take, and now queen e2. I play the best move. Queen e2 is a bad move because it blocks the bishop. He goes there. We both develop our pieces. So far I'm playing perfectly. And this is all just theory stuff. Bishop f5. Now here, I get like a nice little attack because I go here, and now queen a5 is a mistake. I thought that this move was very, very nice, but he had c4, which I saw during the game, but he didn't find it. Now I take the bishop on d2, because after queen takes, I go knight d7, trade off. Once again, this is a mistake. I should have went to e4, and there I would have had an advantage because I'm threatening to take the knight and damage the structure. But I take, and this is why this move was bad. Not because of queen takes. It's because he can better his structure, because now these pawns are doubled, and he can try to play c4 at some point in the future, which he actually does, but it's a mistake. Why is it a mistake? Because take, and I should have went rook d8, but knight to f6 is not that bad. Now I go rook e8, he trades, goes king to f1, and here I do something very bad. I don't know why I did this, but I took the pawn, allowing him to undouble. I guess I thought knight e4 here. I was setting a trap here because rook e1, well, he's never going to play that move because it hangs the knight, but it also hangs the game via checkmate. So instead he just simply takes, I take back with the rook, and he defends his pawn. And now I play c5. The idea is, he takes, I take this pawn, he goes rook to d7, I take, he takes, and I rook to a5, holding everything together. He goes here to defend his pawn, and now I start to bring out my king, and get ready to play this long endgame. h5 here is the move that I play. Let's go back to review. And I just try to keep all of my pieces together. I allow a check. Here I go king to g6. I don't really know why I played this move. It was a lot simpler to just take, come back. But instead I played here, which is still fine. Now I take. And this game is just looking like a draw. But both players are still fighting. I come around, push my pawns, and I realize, okay, I feel like this is definitely a draw, but if anyone's playing for the win, it's me. Because I go here, and my king is way more active. Now, the point of this move, rook to c6, is that to be able to play king to d6. Because if I play king d6 right now, it's still a draw, but now he goes here and takes my pawn. Now I can like try and fork him here and take back, and it's still a draw, but I did not want to lose my pawn. So I went to c6, and now king d6, because now with this here, you can't take the pawn because it's defended. And if you trade, this is actually going to be winning for me, because once again, my king is more active, and I'm closer to that pawn. So he goes king to f3, and king d5 here. And here I realize that he's doing something bad because he's allowing my king to get active. And now king d4. And now it's the mistake. Rook f3 is a bad move because of rook to c3. Now you cannot take this because I'm going to win this pawn, come back and push my own pawn. So here, my opponent went here, and I took. Now I have two ways to win this game. I can go here, and it's still winning, but now he has this, and the idea is this is even losing because king d5. This is actually losing because, like, a4 here, boom, boom, push, 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 queen, queen. He has no checks that are good. Yes, he can go here, but I just block here, here, and I'm just up a pawn, and my king, sorry, my opponent's just up a pawn, and my king is over here. So I did not go for this, and instead I played the correct move, king to d3. Now the point of this move is, after a move like king to g2, I just follow him. Also, if he ever pushes the a4 pawn, this is actually completely winning because I can go here, come around, and I just win these pawns. And that's kind of also what happened in the game. Yeah, I went here, we just went around. Now, see, this move still doesn't do anything, so here, he actually plays this until checkmate. But here how I win this game is I simply go here, sacrifice my queen for the pawn, and push my own pawn. And all you need to win in chess is one queen or one rook. So I just go and simply mate him. And that is the game. Now, something very funny actually happened in this game. So around, like, not this position, yeah, I was completely winning already, but around here, I offered him a draw, and he said no. So a couple moves later, he offered me a draw, and I said no again, because I felt like, okay, I think I can actually win this. Because my opponent was actually lower rated than me, a little bit. And here, I realized, okay, I offered him a draw again, and this time, he said no. So then, we got this position, and he offered me a draw, but here, of course, I said no for a good reason, because I knew that I was winning. Yeah, but that was pretty funny, because then he looked at me like, because he knew he was losing. But yeah, that was pretty funny. Yeah, so this tournament was actually one of my best tournaments yet, because I finished with a score of 3 out of 4. And I got 4th place. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned a lot for it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode of Road to Titled Tuesday. Peace.